Good morning, everyone. Welcome to North Dakota Today. I'm Andrea Larson.
I'm Chris Berg. Happy Thursday.
Oh, yeah. One more day away from the weekend.
We're making some delicious soup today. Also talking some fashion at tailgating. What are they going to do? Have like a catwalk at the tailgating now? Or last week we had healthy tailgating. Now we're talking about a catwalk?
Yeah. Well, you either, not quite a catwalk. It's
too sexy for my,
You just wanted to sing that. You know, you can either go all out, mega, I'm a Bison fan, or, UND fan or whatever, or you can do a little fashionable, a little bit of mixture. I'm fashionable, yet I'm representing my team, or you can just go all fashion. There are things to consider when you're tailgating.
Or you can just do cake stands.
Yeah. And then because of, makeup can dry you out, I put mine on at 6 a.m. and again at 5 p.m. and it gets caked out in between. So I'll have tips. I won't have tips. Corey will have tips on how to freshen it up.
Well done.
We put on so much.
What was it, like 25 this morning? We're going to give you a quick weather update with our good friend. It was cold.
Was it?
It was. Well, it was 28 on the observation. 27, actually. Wahpeton had 23. It was actually warmer in Langdon this morning than in Wahpeton. So, yeah, pretty chilly to begin the first morning this fall where we've had widespread, total and complete sub-32 temperatures in the entire viewing area. Now, we should make it to about 51 to 52 this afternoon, and tomorrow morning, we're going to do it all over again. The flowers, kiss them goodbye. Those tomatoes that have been growing away for, well into October, yep, time to pull them out and toss them in the recycle bin. Another day tomorrow, like today, about 50 for the high. Here's what we have for cloud cover down there in eastern South Dakota. We had a couple of sprinkles there along into the south of Highway 12, but otherwise light north breeze, big old dry Canadian high pressure system, and still pretty cool. Look at Fergus and Elbow Lake at 32, Detroit Lake's 32, Fargo's at 33, but Jamestown's at 30, Carrington 28, and Candu 28, got Langdon 28, and 27 in Foston. So a little on the cool side, yes, Chris. But we didn't have much frost this morning, on the windshields anyway, because the air is just so dry. And because of that, we should have rain-free conditions right on into through most of the weekend until like late Sunday night, early Monday morning.
Aren't we doing okay, Mick? I mean, look at that 50s, 60s, nearing 70. I think it's pretty good.
And tomorrow morning we will have frost again, but then no frost for about a week. So next week's the middle of October, so we're blessed.
Yeah, I think so too.
And Mick, I just want to acknowledge you. You're a better man than I am, the way you just covered for Mrs. Larson's mishaps and her green thumb.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's like, yeah, kiss the flowers goodbye, kiss away your plants, blame it on the weather when we really know.
Are you saying my plants died early?
No, not at all.
How do you know? Have you been stalking my backyard?
I just looked right outside my office and saw the one that you were supposed to be caring for.
Oh, no. Oh, you're right. You're right.
That one,
but it was the weather. It wasn't you. It was the weather.
Right. It was the frost.
Thank you, Mr.
You're
Care.
saying I neglected to water that plant up
No,
front?
I'm blaming the weather.
And then you had to let Esther McGinnis, our horticulturist, walk right by it and see it.
By the way, I love Esther. I think she's with us tomorrow.
I know.
She is fantastic.
She is, yeah.
Another person we love is our good friend, Christy Larson. Give us a quick update on what's happening in the news later today.
Well, thanks, guys. Love you, too. Look for developments on the ongoing battle over the flood diversion project. Minnesota legislators are asking for more representation on the authority board. The authority is expected to discuss that at its meeting today. Volunteers will be fanning out across the metro area today to help people who can use an extra hand. United Way is kicking off their annual Day of Caring. And it's the latest in that search for a Becker County, Minnesota woman, Melissa Eagleshield. She's been missing since Sunday. We'll have more updates on that later tonight. And as always, you can be sure to tune in to Valley News Live and valleynewslive.com for more on these stories and other developments. You can also go on Facebook and tell Chris and Andrea how much you love them.
We love you.
We get
too,
lots of
Christy,
love.
And the audience.
What was that?
You just feel the love today.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah. Sure can.
Jeez.
No,
Thanks, Christy. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
At least somebody loves me. I mean.
What was that? What was that, Macy?
Oh, speaking of love, how about this? It's finally official. In fact, we had a gentleman in our office this morning said, "Oh, so you're saying I got a chance, Robin Thicke?" This dude, what is Robin Thicke thinking? Do we have a picture of Paula Patton? I mean, really, bro? What were you doing?
I don't know. I don't know. Are you saying those
She's
rumors
stunning,
of him
and she
being
seems
with?
super cool from what you hear. And
But two sides to every story. Oh, wait. Though he is trying to get her back, isn't he?
are you gonna sing right now?
No. Where'd you get that idea?
Don't you remember his song on The Voice? Gotta get her back, get her back.
Oh,
get her
right.
back,
Right.
Josh
Wasn't
Kaufman. It was incredible.
Wasn't his last album wasn't it dedicated to her?
Yes, because it was
Yeah.
all about songs where he's trying to quote unquote get her back, and
Yeah.
the guy just botched it. That Blurred Lines video didn't help when
No, the
he was
whole Blurred
fooling around
Lines
with
thing.
Pharrell and whoever it was in that video.
Yeah. But you know what? Two sides to every story. Who knows? Maybe it's mutual. Maybe they want to get divorced. You never know because we're not them.
Well, when I was talking to Timberlake last week, he said it was not mutual.
Oh, that's right. You have connections.
Yes,
High places.
my inside Hollywood beat.
Yeah. Okay, this is kind of cool. Ghostbusters. Who didn't love this movie?
I'm so tired of the sexism in this world. This is ridiculous.
I know. Me too. It's going to be an all-female cast on Ghostbusters.
It's
So-
actually going to be hysterical.
So who do you think it'll be? I mean, because we're replacing like Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray and Harold.
Ramis,
Yes.
the creator of Caddyshack.
Yes.
Paul Feig is genius. I think Paul Feig also did Starsky and Hutch, which was brilliant. And anyway, so yeah, I mean, you and I were talking this morning. Maybe it's Kirsten Wiig,
Amy Poehler. Tina
Tina.
Fey. Wouldn't that be awesome?
I can see
funny.
Russia from my house. And also, they're talking about Melissa McCarthy, who is
She
hysterical.
is awesome. Yeah.
Did you see her with Sandra Bullock in The Heat?
Yes.
Oh,
The
she
two
was
of them.
amazing.
I know. Agreed. So that'll be a good one. When is it coming out? Do we know? Or we
I
just
don't
know that
know.
it's official.
I don't watch sexist films, so.
I know you don't. I know.
Tonight, this is going to be great. I love fireworks. I mean, I am like,
Are you the fireworks king?
oh my gosh,
Firebug?
I get around fire and I have issues because I just,
I
I love fire.
Remind me of that.
Tonight.
Wait a minute. We didn't have flames shooting up.
Well, that's why we've got Chef
chef.
Muchenbaker with us today. I love that name for a chef, by the way, Muchenbaker.
Oh, yeah.
It almost sounds like it's made up, but it's not. It's his real last name. And when he had the fire last, I'm like, dude, you can have fire today. He's like, no, not today.
Firebug you.
Yeah. So, anyways, fireworks display, big bonfire for Concordia Homecoming tonight,
Yeah.
8:45. Look at that. See, I would be in heaven right there.
Well, you too can attend this.
Oh, it's open to the public.
Yes.
Are you going
open
to give me
it's
permission,
open to
Mrs. Larson?
Christburg.
Thank you.
And then the homecoming parade is on Saturday at 11. Again, open to the public. You can attend that too if you want. Should be good. Now this I don't know if I could do. There's a big movement across the country and in Minnesota too to just take your house with you. These tiny little houses. You don't need a permit, I guess. You don't need, well, there isn't a lot of space, so hopefully you don't need any space. Look at that.
Wow.
I kind of like the inside shots. Everything you need right in there. There's something to be said, though, about scaling down. Everyone's got too much junk.
Yeah, and so when Macy this morning was talking about no permit, does that mean that you don't have to pay any property taxes too?
I guess.
I mean, this is what they should be doing in Western North Dakota, bring a bunch of these things in and let people just set up shop and...
Right. A more simple way of life. I don't know the dimensions of that little house, but looks good.
You could go get one of those for your second Florida home.
Right. Good thinking, because that's what I was thinking too. I don't need a pool or anything. I can just haul that down to Florida.
I think when this woman walks out her door is our next story, because when you walk out her door, there was a moose on the loose, apparently, driving down the road in Wisconsin, and we can show that as well.
I
Yeah.
was driving
People get so enamored. Oh.
the field, and I wasn't quite sure what it was. I turned around and came back. Everybody started pulling off, and we've been watching them for a half hour.
It's kind of cool.
You don't want to joke around with moose. I mean,
No, I don't know that I'd be too close
no.
because I don't know. You don't know his state of
That
mind.
thing comes barreling at you.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Good luck.
People always like to watch animals.
Sorry, folks. Park's closed. Moose inside up front. Should have told you.
What's that?
Remember from
We're so-
Vacation?
yeah,
when he
yeah.
shows up, punches the moose right in the nose.
We're so enamored by the moose video, we don't have anything to say. Okay, so tell me about this, because you lived in Cali, Was everyone careful about,
Yes.
going out at night? No jogging, no walking the dog?
I remember one time walking out, my buddy lived in the canyon, kind of like in between Malibu and Santa Monica, and we walked out his house, and there were these coyotes like staring right at us.
Yeah.
Then there were stories of coyotes running up on people's porches and snatching kids out of people's hands.
Right.
Like literally sitting there, and as you can see, here's a mountain lion
On
on
a
top
car.
of a car. And there was a story recently on a walking path, again, up in the hills, kind of by Malibu, where a little kid was attacked by a mountain lion.
And some of these are happening too in broad daylight. So
Yes.
really, how do you, man, I'd put a humongous brick fence around my house.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
I don't even know if that would stop
Well,
them.
and part of
'cause
the problem, too, you hear a lot of bears that are now coming into more of the areas in California because they're going through the drought. So there's no food, there's no nothing for these
water,
people
yeah.
to, these animals to have. So they're just trying to get ready for winter. Obviously, the bears eating whatever. And yeah, it's a tough deal out there.
Yeah, that'd freak me out.
I can't wait to
too
see this
close.
video. I haven't seen this yet, but apparently these two 1-year-olds are sleeping in separate beds. Dad goes in to kind of check on them. I don't know about you, but I know when Isabella was tiny, you'd always kind of go in and like, okay, is she breathing? And
Right, no,
you
like
go through that time.
nonstop.
Yeah, which
In the middle of the
Shalon can
night.
probably relate to. He's got little ones as well going, okay, are they okay? And you can see where the dad walks in and they're essentially playing peekaboo with each other.
From across the room. Isn't that sweet?
I think that's awesome.
Let's listen for a second, see if we hear anything. That is so adorable. Yeah, that's really sweet. You said they're 1 year, 1 year
Yeah,
old?
1-year-old.
Yeah, 1-year-old twins. That's really
I
cool.
love that.
I know, me too. It's getting mega hits online.
Yes.
It's going nuts. So we're cooking, we've got beauty, we've got fashion. This is your kind of segment, like the whole hour, right?
The cooking part, I'm totally into. Yes.
Yeah.
I will definitely taste Chef Muchin Baker's
It's chicken
wild rice
and
and chicken,
yep,
whatever it's
risotto.
going to be phenomenal.
It will.
So.
And Corey Calvert's here too to talk about how to freshen up your makeup during the day after it's been caked on.
Stay with us, much more coming up.